The Cali sticks have made their return to COD, and they already might be the best melee weapon in zombies because these might just have the fastest melee swing speed out of any weapon in this game. So we're gonna be putting that to the test today by trying to get these all the way up to Nebula, and we're gonna be doing something that I haven't really done since like Cold War and trying to get it done in one game. And the good thing about getting camos in this game is that we don't need to level them up to actually unlock the ability to go for the camos, but I still like to level up most of my weapons before going for the camos just to make sure that I can get some decent attachments for them while we're doing our camo grinding. But for melee weapons, we got no attachments at all, at least that I know of. Would be crazy if they just shadow dropped attachments for melee weapons and I didn't know about it. And I know what you might be thinking, Joe, why are you playing on the Shattered Veil? There's not melee macchiato anywhere on this map. How are you going to be using a melee weapon? Well, I wanted to play on this map because according to some comments, one by the Cushman, he says that there's some pretty good pile-up spots on this map. And you know what? We might as well try them out before they might possibly get patched. But from what they said is that it kind of works similarly to the pre-patch truck spot on Forsaken Spawn Room back in Cold War. And that spot was an absolute gem. I got a good amount of camo grinding in that spot before they took it away. So I want to see if we can kind of replicate that. And there has been a few different camo grinding methods in this game that have been thought to be exploits, like the oil trap method, but then Treyarch acknowledged that it existed and even put it back in the game after it was removed. So I'm pretty confident in saying that if we do find a decent spot, that there's a good chance that it could stick around. And as for no melee macchiato, I do have a few gobblegums here that might help us get it earlier, but since on this map we don't really have any special or elites to take out besides the disciple, we will probably only have to deal with maybe one or two of those before round 25. So we can try to bide our time until the Wonder Fist spawns in to get melee macchiato, or maybe we can get it from a trial. You know, if Sam wants to actually give us something decent for once, or maybe from our sleepy time side Easter egg we could get it. Well, let's not waste any time. I'm getting jugged right away. I already know how I play. I know that there's going to be a huge risk of me going down, so might as well try to nip that in the bud real quick. Oh, I kind of forgot about the toxic zombie rounds. These are going to be a big problem. Even if we kill them with our melee weapon, they still will explode, so we need to just try to hit and run. No Simpsons. And try to avoid the toxic cloud that they leave behind, because I'm pretty sure that impairs your movement, and we really need to get the hell away from these guys the second we touch them. You know what? Maybe we tomahawk them. And then in future rounds, we should probably just either Aether Shroud or throw a decoy down. Let's work on getting this elevator running. Give me the fuse. And can we get this circuit board with a melee weapon? Yep. Let's slap them together and let the zombies out of the elevator. And actually, let's take a look at the damage that we're doing right now before we get these things pack-a-punched and upgraded. So we're doing 250 damage for the first hit, and still for the second hit, there's no doubling the damage with successive hits. Kind of similar to double tap. That would be a really cool pack-a-punch ability, though, if they ever run out of different pack-a-punch abilities that they could give these melee weapons. You know, that one's free on the house, Treyarch. And I guess while we're looking for something that could be a pack-a-punch ability, this is our melee speed without melee macchiato or pack-a-punch at all. And it's still pretty good. Like, we're not one-shotting the zombies right now, but I'm sure after a few upgrades, we'll get right back to doing that. Even with armored zombies, it's like a 3-hit kill, and most normal zombies are just a 2-hit. But I have a feeling with upgrades, this thing is going to be unstoppable. For the most part, in theory, in a vacuum. All right, zombies, you know what time it is. It's gimme money time. We need to pack-a-punch these bad boys. There we go. Got enough. Now let's pack-a-punch them, and they're called the blunt option. Very fitting for the skin that we got on here. And you know, they look pretty nice. They're just, I mean, just sticks with camo on them. It's kind of like the opposite of the skateboard in terms of what you can see on the camo, but they are one-shot killing, and they're doing 475 damage, so almost doubling the damage there with pack-a-punch. And we can go ahead and double our points. And do we do more damage with the heavy swing? Nope, looks like the same amount. I think it might be a melee macchiato thing where when you hold in your aim down sight button and hit, that you can do more damage. At least that was the case with a lot of those melee weapons we got with the Ninja Turtle event. And these are no longer one-shotting on round 9 after pack-a-punch. I still don't got them upgraded, but a little concerning. But we have to remember, the melee swing speed is really the highlight of these. The one thing I am a little concerned about, just like swinging these willy-nilly, is the amount of damage we're going to take in like big groups of zombies like that. Because our lunge can kind of pull us into some other zombies that we weren't intending to hit. And we can go down pretty fast on some higher rounds by taking some stray damage. Are we getting like bleeding factor on these zombies? Because sometimes I'm hitting them and they're just falling over even like with still a little bit of health left. It's almost like when you get a crit on a zombie and they still kind of walk around with their head off. I might be dealing a little bit of critical damage without like the uptick in the damage number. Oh, and we got a Sam trial. I'm coming. Maybe Sam will give us an Aether tool. So what you got for me, Sam? Trap kills? Yep, we can do that. And there we go. Easy. And we did get an Aether tool. Let's go. Nice little blue. Let's save on our salvage a little bit. And now what's our damage looking like? 950. Not terrible, but we need that to start going up. All right. Sleepy Easter egg time. I'll be taking that key. And please, melee macchiato. Nope. A death perception and a purple Aether tool. Okay. Maybe our luck's looking up. And our damage is at 1,425. Okay. We're moving up kind of slowly, but we're getting there. We actually should be able to get this to legendary super soon. We've just been given nothing but free upgrades, but maybe we should upgrade our armor. But we do got another trial. Start it. Remain inside the marked location. Oh, just sitting up here. Easy. I can't see shit though, so that's a problem. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. We're out of here. Maybe I should take this arsenal accelerator if I'm be doing stupid shit like this so I can have an oh shit button. Oh, decoy. Go to it. Juggle it. Okay, the lunge is kind of throwing me in places I don't want to be. And we've already gone down. Who could have predicted? Okay, gun time. Gun's not very good. Bye-bye time. But we got a max ammo, so everything's all good. Maybe self-reviving here? Nope. All right. And we lost death perception, so maybe it's good that we didn't get melee macchiato that early, because we would have lost it. Or maybe we would have survived better. Who knows, really? But this isn't the spot that the commenter was talking about, but I did see somebody sitting here on Reddit, and I kind of wanted to try it. Because this looks pretty decent for a spot. Especially once we get that swing speed up, we can kind of just chill right here. And we still need to get our 2,000 kills before we can even start working on our special or elite camos, or just specialist camos in general. So we probably need to start racking them up. And it might be smart for us to just go ahead and get cryo freeze, because not only do we have a camo challenge for cryo freeze later on, but it helps slowing the zombies down. But we have a CM trial to do, so we will come back to that spot in a little bit. Stand still. Okay. Let's not do that. Use the field upgrade! I was spamming it and nothing was happening. Oh wait, I just need to kill zombies while standing still. Can I just run up to him, then stop moving, and then swing? Ooh, tomahawk right here is beautiful. It would be beautiful if these zombies actually dropped armor. Stop. Throw. Oh, it is spawning in so many zombies. Okay, we did it. Woo! And we got Deadshot, a weapon that we can't shoot. Every other time that I'm begging for Deadshot, you don't give it to me. I see how it is, game. I hear a disciple. You know what? Let's get some hits on him before he really knows where he's at. Okay, and then let's get the fuck out of here before he figures it out. That was probably a very bad idea, but we did get him to respawn. Come on out here. Come on. Okay, nope, still bad idea. We need to get an Aether shot if we want to deal with him. But he is spawning in more zombies for us to take out, so I'm actually very smart. Because we can get our camo done a little bit faster. Okay, we have our Aether shroud. We just need to get closer to our guy. Let's use it. And say bye-bye. Get your toes out of my face. God damn, dude. Put your clothes on. Freak. And did you drop us a loot key? Of course you didn't. You're useless. And this might seem a little bit weird, but I'm going to grab Speed Cola because we do have the augment on for us to get... Oh, doppelgas. Not in the middle of my sentence, please. But we do have the augment for us to get our field upgrade a little bit faster and for us to deploy equipment a bit faster. So we might not need to reload, but the other augments are very helpful. And we also need quick revive, and we're a few perks deep, so we can probably use soda fountain and maybe get melee macchiato. Voltrade, just as helpful. With our little like fog augment like that, we can stand in it and try to get Aether Shroud a little bit faster and maybe get more decoys as well. And let's burn through this round real quick so we can get enough money to get pack 2. Ooh, Voltrade's actually really good for this spot. Okay, maybe not. Good in theory. But we got to just sit there in the cloud. I don't learn my lessons. I'm going back. And I will be rewarded for my stupidity. All right, pack a punch 2. How do you do? And we're doing 3,135 damage per hit. Not bad. I'd like to see a little bit more, though. We only got 2 upgrades remaining. Okay. That's no health. is no good. We should probably wait to regen our full health before we go and hit these guys. Come here. Bye-bye. I wonder if PhD saves us from those explosions. Probably no, right? It's only like self-imposed explosive damage. Either way, it probably wouldn't be bad to pick up PhD if we want to go ahead and get another movement option with our slide and be able to nade at our feet to save our life if we need to. And there's a SAM trial here, so let's do that. Crouch kills, easy. Oh, easy in theory, easy in theory, easy in theory. Holy shit. Going down again. And I am considering switching to Frenzied Guard. Just because we get that armor boost, and it's probably better. Even though Aether Shroud has an augment specifically for melee weapons, I think Frenzy would probably be better for us. Better for me specifically. But we still beat the challenge. Every time I start a SAM trial, I might as well just, you know, give up my self-revive. That should be the cost. But we lost Vulture Aid, so I'm a little upset about that. But maybe we'll get it again. Nope. I need to stop with these. I got a problem. A thirst that gambling cannot quench. Give me on the house. Nope. Power tag. Probably just as useful. Maybe a wee bit of elemental pop could help. That way we can get our frost to go off a little bit more. Oh, and double points. I'll be taking that. Oh, we lost speed cola too. We actually lost a good amount going down. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Pro strat. Don't go down in zombies and you'll do a lot better. And I think we might need more double points. Let's try to hit this. Holy shit. Take two. Got it. Just need to pick it up now. Only 4 more rounds till we get to Melee Macchiato. And then we can give these spots another try. On the house, please. Oh, it is on the house. Shit. I was actually asking for a different one mentally. Stamina up. But I'm pretty sure our other on the house is already gone. So might have just wasted that. Whatever. Who cares? I don't care. But we do got a disciple here and he's not happy with us. And we also can't really damage him. We do have a frenzied though. We need to make the most of it. So let's try to lower the horde a little bit. And then let's get in there. Activate it. Where are you? Okay, this is the one time where Aether Shroud probably would have been better. Because I wouldn't have to rely on me getting kills to keep my armor going up. So we can't really focus the disciple. Ooh. And it kind of just pisses him off and spawns more things in. Impact grenade. Did I kill him with that? That would have been sweet. Unfortunately, we did not. Stop yelling. Die. Oh, and he dropped us a loot key, finally. Let's go put it to use. Right after we hit the Gobblegum machine. And what's behind locker number 1? Mutant injector? Yeah. Come on back, Quick Revive. We're gonna need you today. You can come back too, Speed Cola. I ain't forget you. Oh, we already had you. Never mind, I did forget you. Full power, give me. Now we can actually put these to the test and just spam. Since we don't have to focus a single elite. We are basically like invulnerable. We got infinite health. Ain't nothing getting to us. Nothing at all. And we can actually get these to legendary. Well, let's go ahead and do that. And we have another shit-eating zombie round. How are we gonna do this without decoys? Probably just kill them one by one. How much damage? 4,180. Not bad. But the damage they do back is far greater. I might as well just use traps on these rounds. Where's the trap at? Right here. Activate. Get them. Sick them. Just don't spawn anywhere else. Whew. Thank God we got a max ammo. I'm starting to get worried. Soda fountain? No. Alright. Last chance, Sam. Give me something good. Hit fire kills? Alright, whatever. Oh no, don't you evolve on me. Oh shit. You need to go. Another one? What? Stop. Okay, this dude hit back. And we're almost halfway there on our kills. Of course, the double points comes at the end of the round, and I still pick it up. Genius. But we got enough to get this to pack 3. And it is now round 25, so we can get Melee Macchiato as well. But I guess since we've already made it this far, let's grab pack 3, see what the damage is like, legendary pack 3, and then see how much Melee Macchiato elevates it. I still get a good amount of people saying that Melee Macchiato is a useless perk. Not if you use melee weapons, obviously, but people seem to forget that. Give me pack 3, and now we are doing 9,500 damage per hit. With this fast of a swing speed pre-Melee Macchiato, not bad. Let's throw on a decoy real quick. Try to rack up a few kills here. Let's not get stuck in the group. I just want to get enough to get Melee Macchiato, please. I've been begging for this perk the whole game. And I'll be damned if I'm about to go down right here. This insta-kill should help. Let's also use our full power. That way we can just take on this disciple real quick. Eat it. Bye-bye. Give me that key. And the rest of you can leave. And now there's no way we don't got enough to get melee macchiato. The prophecy is about to be fulfilled. Give me that right now. So now this is our swing speed with espresso. I always feel like espresso is like the best melee macchiato augment. Especially over vampiric, because vampiric sounds good like on paper, but it never really works that well. But our swing speed is insane. And now our damage is at 28,000. Did I see that right? Yep. What about our heavy attack? Still 28,500, so it doesn't look like it gets a pack-a-punch ability like some of the other melee weapons we've seen. But its swing speed more than makes up for it. And now we can try this box here. Oh, the zombies are piling up in one spot, but I don't know if the melee weapon is good enough to get through it. Like, even with our insane swing speed, might be too many zombies to kill like that. Oh, let's not lose melee macchiato. We just got it. Not good. Oh, shit. Shit in my ass. And with that key the disciple gave us, can we get anything good with it? Nope. Now let's go ahead and grab Vulture Aid. And we just really need PhD, and Death Perception, I guess, could help a little bit. And I want to try out the high rounding spot for grinding out melee kills, because just using Frenzied right here, they're all going to file to us in a single file line. And once our Frenzied runs out, we can just use the elevator and we should be good. For now, we can just sit here and swing, and we get a good chance of those field upgrade clouds spawning right by us. And we might actually be able to sit here and crouch and do this for a little bit. At least until the bastard disciple shows up and 80 zombies start spawning in. All right, back to the spot. Maybe it's a little bit better now that we have melee macchiato. We even took out the doppelgast very, very fast. And now we can try it with this. Little double points action too. And the good thing about that spot compared to like the Forsaken truck spot is that it looks like the zombies still drop things even though they're in the middle of their climbing animation. Usually when they're in their climbing animation, you don't get any drops. So far, I'm liking this spot. It's working. And I think we might be able to get our Frenzy Guard fast enough for us to not really get overran much. Just gotta make sure that we're turning and hitting the zombies in a good amount of time. Seems to be working very, very well. And it's a little bit more engaging than the oil trap. And we get to send the zombies flying. What's not to like? Except maybe the carpal tunnel I'm gonna get. But we survived that entire round just doing that. No Frenzy Guard even required. I think we found our melee weapon camo spot. I wonder how many rounds this will last for, because eventually these guys are gonna get fast enough for us to not be able to hold this down. And that may be right now. That's what we got Frenzied for. What are you doing on the top floor? Okay, what are you doing on the bottom floor? Go to hell. Go to hell and die. Stop. Stop it. Mutant injector, go. Go, gadget, go fuck yourself. So it's looking like the most optimal way to use this spot is to swing as fast as you can and just flick back and forth. And that's still not optimal enough. Holy shit. Oh, shit in my ass. Okay, well, that was not the smartest play I could have done. I keep going back and forth on whether or not I should just be using Aether Shot or not. Because Aether Shot definitely be easier for taking those disciples out. But Frenzied is just so much better for every other occasion. Let's get our perks back. Oh, of course. A self-revive spawns right after I buy one. Fuck me. Maybe that self-revive will still be there. If it's not, we're in trouble. It is. A gift from the heavens. Okay, so I'm starting to see that maybe our spot's not working. And also, concerningly, I was not one-shotting those armored zombies anymore on round 37. I'm starting to think maybe Aether Shroud is the play. I've never changed my mind before, ever. I think my only problem with Frenzied is that it just fills up a little too slow for a melee weapon. Where with Aether Shroud, we get it a bit faster. And I'd use like something like Tesla Storm, but that also feels very slow and I feel like does not last nearly as long as Aether Shroud. So we've struggled slightly here, but the Cali Sticks can still hold their own on round 40. It's just depending on the person that's holding them. I would definitely recommend not using me. But we should be very close to getting all of our kills done, right? We gotta be getting close to that 2,000 kills here. There it is. Let's go. So now we need to work on getting kills with Cryo Freeze and getting, I think it's either Parasite or Vermin eliminations. Will it tell me? Vermin. Gotcha. And a lot of those will spawn in next time we fight a Disciple. Even if we kill the Disciple, it should still spawn in a few Vermin for us to get. Oh, fuck. Okay. We cannot buy another self-revive. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. The last zombie in the round took me out? That's bullshit. Yeah, there weren't even that many zombies left. It's actually way harder to get every camo in a single game in this. In Cold War, by round 43, we would have been done with everything. We didn't even get done with like a single special camo. All right, to speed up the process a little bit, let's play a little Team Cranked on Liberty Falls. That way we can get to Melee Macchiato a little bit faster, and there's less time in between the zombies spawning in for us. There's gold. I guess to get opal, I'll get the old-fashioned way. We will just sit here and play directed mode and take out manglers until the camo pops up. Oh, there we go. Now we need kills without taking damage. What the fuck? Oh. So much for getting these done in one game. Turns out when my internet went out during that directed game, it was out for a good 8 hours. So that's cool. Anyways, let's just go ahead and knock out the rest of these afterlife camos, get our elite kills, and then get on out of here. Let's go. And this should do it. Let's go. Go ahead, show me Nebula. Oh, I inspected it, got rid of the whole UI, but we got it. And we are finally done. Get me the hell out of here. And here's what we spent our hard-earned blood, sweat, and tears on. The Cali sticks with Nebula, and they look all right. It's just, you know, sticks with the camo on it. Little cones with camo. Not bad, but not the greatest either. Very mid. So overall review of the Cali sticks in zombies, they're all right. Like, they're good and they have a very fast swing speed, but I thought they would do a lot more damage. Like, I think we can get more damage output with some of the other melee weapons that were added in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles event. But with these, if we were able to just survive a bit longer with a different field upgrade, maybe they'd be worth using over something like the bow staff or the swords or whatever, but they just can't do as much damage as those weapons. I'm not saying they're bad or anything. They're a lot of fun to use. You know, it's great to get right up in something's face and just swing as fast as possible, because I don't think anything swings faster than these, but I just don't think the damage output is there to have them be at the very top of the list when it comes to melee weapons and zombies. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you for watching. I truly appreciate all your love and support, and I will see you in the next one.